What's going on, guys? King Strats here, back into the video on the channel, and today we are back with, okay, long story short, on Christmas Eve, I went to a random Chinese restaurant, which didn't have the best experience, for lack of better words. This might be some of the worst experience I've had at a Chinese food place yet. And I know that's good for y'all, but it's not good for my stomach. And this was a place that I had been meaning to try for a while. This place is known for making authentic Chinese food. When I say authentic, I've never had any of these before, so I'm excited to try it. This place is known as Hot Fish. It's located in Hackensack, New Jersey. On Google, it has a 4.3, and on Yelp, it has a 4.1. Again, these dishes, I have never tried any of them. These two I've had variations, but never these. It says it specializes in Szechuan Chinese food in particular, and I've heard nothing but good things about it. Being that it is the day after Christmas for me, the 26th, it'll be the 27th when you see this, a lot of places that are privately owned mom and pop types aren't open yet because a lot of them are still celebrating Christmas. So it was hard for me to find things that were still open. So we're going to do one more, and hopefully I have a better experience this time. Let's start off with the appetizers. I have four appetizers because I can't count. And then this is the main dish. So I'm going to go starting on this side. We have soup dumplings. Soup dumplings are very popular. I don't want to mess with these too much because there's soup inside of them. I've had a variation of this before, but never from this place. This is an exciting time for me. It comes with a dipping sauce, and I know that you're, like, kind of supposed to eat these delicately, so hopefully I don't screw this up. Also, for anybody who wants to say something about me holding the chopsticks, I had a finger injury in college, so my pinky, I can't show y'all, but it bends in very weird directions. I don't have ligaments in it, so please bear with me. I'm just going to pick it up by hand so y'all don't make fun of me too much and waste your time. This is the sauce that comes with it. I believe it's like an orange ginger. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, it's dripping already. Wait. There's soup in there. There's also what tastes like pork, but it's spiced similarly to sausage. It's good though. That is good. Okay, so let's try this sauce too. Oh, there's a drip. First drip. It's definitely an orange ginger sauce. It's gonna get messy. That is very good. Very good. Also have some hot chili oil. I like using this on different things. I'm just going to try some out. I should have stirred that. Yeah, let's stir that up. There we go. A bit of hot chili oil. Not the smartest bite there. Soup is very flavorful, and it makes the dumplings really moist. And then a little bit of that pork flavor, again, spiced similarly to sausage, comes through at the end. But those are good. This would be a nice appetizer. Again, this restaurant's dark, and it's dark outside, so I had to take these home. I would surmise that it was even better in the restaurant, but I'd give those an 8 out of 10. Very good. In the middle, we have chicken dumplings, and you can see already that they're different kinds of dumplings. The soup dumplings look a little bit more like a bag because there's soup in them, and then over here is the chicken dumplings, which look completely different. Nice to see. I'm going to attempt to use chopsticks again for no particular reason other than I want to look cool. They're pan-fried. You can see that nice sear on the bottom. Why am I even attempting? That's so dumb. Ooh. This doesn't taste like any dumpling. Excuse me. Look in here. These were handmade to order. You can tell. They weren't sitting frozen where they just kind of cooked them out. These taste different than any dumpling. They're so much fresher. And this is the dipping sauce that came with it. I was not expecting that. That's vinegar. Was not expecting that. That made me tear up. Very, very strong vinegar taste in those. Look at this, though. These look really good. Look at the sear on that. You can tell they seared these off, and then they dropped in something to steam this. Let me give a little hot chili oil. I know chili oil doesn't really go on everything, but I like it. Give it a little spice. The chicken tastes really good too. This is good. Oh. Listen, I love American takeout Chinese more than most people. This is such a crazy difference. The quality is just there. And I believe this order was like $12. So a little bit more than you would get if you were going to like a, you know, what we call takeout here. Not that vinegar again. I didn't overload it this time. The vinegar just cuts through a little bit of that chicken. The chicken isn't fatty, but they do work well together. I'm sorry. That's okay. Another one here. I think I might have found a new place. This is it. This is it for me. Again, there's onion in this chicken. Maybe some garlic, shallot, ginger possibly. I'm getting a little bit of ginger. I'll just give you one more time. When you order dumplings from what we call takeout again, usually it feels like mystery meat a little bit, but I rock with it. This does not. Not good. I really like that. Excuse me. I can imagine sitting down at the restaurant. It's probably an experience. It's probably an experience. I'll give this a 9 out of 10. Those I like a lot. Wow. Now here in the middle, we have our most popular dish at this place. This was the #1 ordered thing and their most recommended. These are called Danand noodles. Now translated, I did look this up. I'm not gonna act like I knew it off rip. It's translated to carrying pole noodles, and it's a spicy noodle dish with a spicy sauce. That's what it says. I'll find a description so I can throw it up there for you. You can just see how coated these are with the spicy sauce. See how coated that looks? All right, let's not screw this up. That's different. First thing I get is peanut. There's definitely peanut in this. I'm gonna screw this up, hold on. A little bit of spice, not overly spicy. Just enough to let you know you're eating spicy noodles. I personally probably would have liked this a little bit spicier, but I'm a fan of spicy food. I think if you're not a spicy food person, you still wouldn't think these are over the top. But again, the flavors I'm getting is like a spicy peanut noodle. The noodles themselves are really fresh. I like that. I have to go in real quick though. A little bit of this chili oil. I just want to get a little bit in here. All right, let me try this with the chili oil right now. Let's see. I like it even better with chili oil. Just adds a little bit of spicy to it. They're not greasy at all. This is awesome. I've never had these before in my life. I don't know what the hell took me so long. If you put this out as an appetizer, I'll probably be full before the dinner starts. One more bite. See, let me get this bite right here. See that? Peppercorns in here too. This has moved all the way up to my second favorite noodle dish I've ever eaten. And I mean type of noodle dish. Just very good. A lot of flavor in that. Like that a lot. 9.3 out of 10. Other than my favorite Singapore fun, I'm gonna be hard pressed to find a better noodle so far. Another dish I have never had before, I'm interested to try. The description, this is one of their most popular items as well, was clear noodles with chili sauce. And that's exactly what it looks like. I've never seen noodles that look like this. They're really, really fat, you know, and I don't know what to think of them, but oh my, they're almost jelly-like. Whoa. Okay. I tried to pick it up with a chopstick and it just broke. So there's that. But let's give it a shot. This is one of those things, and I'm just being honest, that you almost have to keep an open mind with, because you can see it. The noodle itself is very, I'm shaking that, is very gelatinous. The chili sauce on the top is good. The consistency is something that I'm just personally not used to and might take some getting used to. The noodles themselves are, as most noodle type things are, more of a texture thing. They don't really taste like anything, but when you combine it's sitting in this chili sauce with chili on the top. Let me just stir this in instead of trying to pick from the bottom every time. I don't know what you would use to make this, but yeah, it has the texture and consistency of Jell-O. The flavor is the same, that hot chili oil flavor, with a little bit of scallion, green onion, but the consistency is definitely, I wouldn't say off-putting, just different. It's something that I would probably try, but I would be much more inclined to try these, eat those Danand noodles than this. I like the sauce. It would just take some getting used to. And again, these are probably better, fresher. I don't dislike them. It's just the consistency, again, like something I've never had before. I would give these a 6.5 out of 10. Flavor's there, but I don't know if I would order it again necessarily. This was something that I've never eaten before. This is their most ordered entree, and it's called Mapo Tofu. It also has ground pork in this as well, and it's a spicy dish. I don't know much about it. I didn't read the description on purpose. I don't want to spill this. It smells different. I don't mean that in a bad way, by the way. Definitely big chunks of tofu in here. I'm going to get you a close-up, but I'm going to put this together while I do this. It comes with rice on the side. So I'm going to pour rice into this container. There we go. And then get some of this tofu next to it and try to make my own little plate. Okay, let's do that. Just like that. Okay, one more piece. All right. Let's get a little of that sauce on the top. There we go. I just put half the container in here without realizing it. Nice job, me. So here's what the tofu looks like in the dish. And there's a spicy sauce as well. It looks pretty good, but I've never had anything like it, so I don't really know what to expect. Alright, so let's get a piece of this tofu. I'm not really the biggest tofu person, but I don't think it has necessarily like a taste. Get one more piece in here. Hold on. I love the sauce that it comes with. It's really good. Spicy, but a ton of flavor. Wow. Also getting lemongrass in here as well. It's hard pressed to find a tofu dish that I really like. But the spice level on this is much more turned up than the other things that they call spicy. This is fantastic. Oh, I'll go to work on this. Really like a lemongrassy kind of mint feel. It's like a cooling sensation after the heat that's mixed in, so it's not overly spicy because they seem to balance each other out. And the texture of the tofu, again, is almost that same gelatinous kind of vibe, but it's not off-putting because it kind of just melts. And it has a really nice taste. This is nice. It's a perfect way to put that. But the flavor with the spice of the chili oil with that lemon, this is different. And I mean that in a good way. Wow. I've never tried anything like this before. I love that little lemongrass, mint kind of vibe at the end with the onions and the garlic. If I'm being honest, I'm kind of tolerating the tofu. I don't care for it, but I don't dislike it. I wonder if they have like that would be such a weird thing to say, but I'm not really getting a lot of the pork. You do get some of the flavor in there, so it doesn't taste like a vegetarian dish. But it's just that texture of the tofu that's a little off. But I don't mind this because it tastes so good. That's different, man. That's fantastic. I'll give that a 9.2 out of 10. I didn't think I would like this much, but I can see why it's so popular. And again, if you've never had food from this region, I think it'd be really cool to try this out. Because I'm like 90 years old, and this is my first experience with any of these dishes cooked in this manner. Let me get a little bit of that sauce. Just put that on top. There we go. Just want to make sure I get everything. That's so good. I like this a lot. I had a stream already where I talked to the people who watch the Twitch streams, but YouTube fam, I love y'all. And I hope y'all got everything you wanted and got to spend time with family. Let me get one more of these dumplings in, bro. Let me get a quick little dumpling. That works. Actually having some car issues, believe it or not. It still drives, but my check engine light is on, which I personally think I'm just going to take it to an expert. I know a decent amount about cars, but I don't, look, I pay professionals to do stuff because some people try to DIY stuff and then you'll end up messing it up. I think I just need a coolant flush, which isn't anything serious, but because it's a holiday, the auto place is just a little backed up. I can still drive, I don't want to drive far and end up stranded. So, not sure if there's going to be any car reviews this week, because I don't want to travel too far, but definitely next week. I do have something planned for this week that I think you guys are really going to like. I don't want to tell y'all until it happens, so be on the lookout for that. But as soon as I get my car fixed, hopefully, again, it's going to be 2024 and we start moving around a little bit more. I just like telling y'all what's going on. I'm not complaining. It happens. And it'll be fixed. It's nothing too serious, but for people that were enjoying the car stuff, don't think that all of a sudden I just stopped doing it. I know some of you don't like it, so you get your wish. But I do want to travel a little bit more because I want to try stuff like this that's just different, that might not be in the immediate area. But I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope you don't have to return too much stuff. I know it's the holidays, so everybody's a little busy, myself included. But just take it one step at a time. Let's finish this year out strong, people. I love y'all. And I will see y'all tomorrow with more content, man. The hand signs, they made it to YouTube.